y'all. We are live with another episode of the Wiley Show. Such a good and honored vibe seeing y'all here. Oh, wow. Y'all are yet here with another video, okay? I just want to say thank you to all of the supporters that's been out here showing us love. It's been incredible, right? Had an incredible day. Had to go take care of some business as always, and got some things taken care of, doing some things, and everything. It's kind of like a rainy day out here in Dallas. Rainy, but a good day. You know what I'm saying? I was able to do some things. So while we are here under a situation that finally we have the season finale of this Tasha K and Cardi B saga. Let's get to it right now. All right, this Cardi B and Tasha K saga. Now, let's bring them up. Now, these two human beings are in the industry. Cardi B were in the industry having a good old time. She started out in Love and Hip Hop. She started out, being on Vine, Instagram, and gained a following. And then she decided to to become a rapper. So when she decided to become this rapper, she started to develop fame. She had a mixtape, then another mixtape that Bodak Yellow or Black That Yellow or whatever the name, Blow That Yellow, as I call it. Went number one. Nikki Minaj promoted it and all of that. And then you have somebody like Tasha K, a person from the South, from Florida. Her and her husband created Kibi Studios, and they decided, first of all, Tasha K was doing videos in her bedroom, and then she developed and got serious. And her husband, with his degree in production, started the Unwind with Tasha K brand, and she really had that brand, really stepped into the brand, right? Then just one particular day back in 2018, here we go. Let's get into it. I want to read it on Billboard because I want you to hear from them. And I got on my glasses because we're going to be doing some reading today. Cardi B $4 million defamation verdict against Tasha K upheld by the appeals court. The gossip blogger have argued the verdict was caused by a lopsided evidence in favor of the rap superstar, but in federal appeals court was unswayed. All right. So they say federal appeals court on Tuesday upheld Cardi B $4 million defamation verdict against a gossip blogger who made salacious claims on the YouTuber about drug use, STD, and also she said that she was a streetwalker. In a 5-page decision, the U.S. Courts of Appeal for the 11th Circuit rejected an appeal from Tasha K, who claimed that the massive evidence against her was the result of a very lopsided presentation of evidence to the jury. The appeals court ruled that Tasha K, real name Latasha Kibi, has failed to properly make the argument to the trial judge, meaning she forfeited the right to do so before an appeals court. The defendant, Latasha Kibi, asked for a new trial, saying there was insufficient evidence for the jury verdict against her, and the appeals court wrote, okay, give me a second, commercials. Okay, evidence for the jury verdict against her. The appeals court wrote, but as she all but admit, she didn't make either of the required post-verdict motions in the district court. Tasha's attorneys have also argued that the judge overseeing the trial withheld key evidence that might have helped her beat Cardi accusation, but the 11th Circuit rejected the argument too. She never tells us where in the 5,500-page record the district court alleged errors can be found. The appeal court wrote, because Kibi briefs falls well short of what we require, she has abandoned this argument. In a statement in Billboard, Cardi's attorney Lisa Moore and Andrew praised the court's ruling. We obviously pleased that the 11th Circuit have affirmed that the jury anonymous and important verdict, which we believe was more than aptly supported by the evidence presented in the case. Y'all know my reading, okay? Tasha's attorney did not return a request for comment. Cardi B Real's name, Becca Lease, sued Tasha K in 2019 over the rapper's lawyers call a malicious campaign on social media and YouTube aimed to hurting Cardi's reputation. The star's attorney said they have repeatedly tried and failed to get her to pay to pull her videos down. Okay? She tried to put it down. She didn't do it. One Tasha K video cited in the lawsuit included a statement that Cardi have done acts, all right, with beer bottles on a effing stripper stages. Other videos said the superstar had contracted the H word, and she has been a P word. She had cheated on her husband, and that she have done hard drugs. Following a trial in January, jury sided defensively with Cardi B, holding Tasha liable for defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress. They're awarded more than $2.5 million in damages and another $1.3 million in legal fees. And incurred by the rapper, Judge William Ray later issued an injunction forcing her to pull the videos from the internet. Tasha appealed the verdict last summer, arguing in her opening appellate brief that Judge Ray withheld key details from the juries that the verdict was a result of a very lopsided trial. She vowed to keep fighting the case all the way to Supreme Court if need be, even if it takes years to do so. Following Tuesday's decision, a trip in the Supreme Court would be more procedural next step, but it's unclear if Tasha will actually do so. The High Court hears only a tiny fraction of cases it is sent, and Tasha appeal does not likely present that kind of closed questions that the justices typically want to tackle. The statute of the $4 million damages awarded is also unclear. In September, Cardi's attorney warned Judge Ray and Tasha might use the delay caused by her appeal to avoid paying. Okay, this is more than a hypothetical concern in this case. Cardi lawyers wrote to the team during a litigation. Kibi bragged publicly that she had taken steps to insinuate herself from the judgment, and that she have recent online reports Kibi has moved from Georgia to avoid enforcement of judgment. A month later, Judge Ray ruled that Tasha will need to either immediately pay Cardi B or secure a bond covering the entire amount while she appeals. It is unclear if she ever did either. And everybody wants going on. So my beautiful team, they did a little bit more digging, okay? Because they did a little bit more digging because they got into the court documents. And this case was completely over, okay? Because you have to go all the way back here. Let's break this down. She lost the appeal because Olga fumbled the case again. Olga presented new arguments in the appeal that wasn't presented during the original trial. You know, when you do an appeal, you cannot present new arguments. You can only talk about what was in the original trial. You can't do that. She didn't accurately defend her arguments in the brief and laid out how the court ruling was based on insufficient evidence. She presented zero evidence in the appeal to support that. Once again, you guys, Olga is a poor lawyer. Her skills come into play. The appeal response is unwilling in what the court documents state. Olga didn't provide any evidence in the appeal or whether the court's error occurred and the appeal was not filled out correctly. Okay? So the case completely over. Can't be filed any more appeals. Only action she can take now is play the sympathy card, and she could be begging her followers for some money. All right? So let's get into these court documents, right? Let's get into these court documents. And the court of Appeals that if you read in some parts of it, that there are two issues here, there are two issues here. One, whether the jury had sufficient evidence to hold the appellants, Tasha K and others, liable for defamation and other privacy torts against the appellant, better known as Cardi B. I'm going to say Cardi B. The other is whether the district court error by excluding evidence would hold that Kibi hasn't preserved either issue for appeal. A party is not entitled to pursue a new trial on appeal unless the party makes a appropriate post-voted verdict motion in the district court. Okay, you would have to go break down. They break down. They have a court. They have a case that you can look through. Food System Inc. versus Swift Inc. 54 U.S. 394-404 2006. A party can make the kind of post-verdict motion under either Rule 50B or 59 of the Federal Rule of the Civil Procedure. And so what that pretty much tell you, that Olga, she tried to come in there and just present new stuff. You can't do that. And what Tasha K, who Tasha K should have hired, who Tasha K should have brought on her team, and she did not do it, was this attorney. I'm going to name the attorney name because with this attorney name, and I'm going to be clear with you all on this, and I want to break it down with you all on this because I need you all to hear me. Olga is a criminal defense attorney. Criminal and civil is two different laws and procedures, right? There's two different things when it comes to civil case and criminal case, right? It's two different type of cases, okay? And how I break it down, you know, OJ got out on the criminal side, but on the civil side, he had to pay. And who she should have hired was none other than Chuck M. Douglas. Chuck M. Douglas is a judge, never lost a case, and she should have hired him. But Tasha was so on Olga as being a good attorney, just because you and Olga go out for fried chicken and crab legs does not make her the proper attorney to go out for a defamation suit. Just because you can kiki and go and do hookah bars and smoke hookah, that does not make her an attorney. It doesn't. It doesn't. Now, I have to say this because I had a couple of tweets that she put out here that I want to read, all right? You smoking a hookah bar, and smoking with eating chicken. That doesn't make her a good attorney just because she can make you laugh. But this is what Tasha K had to say. She said, quote, "Damn, winos, we lost the appeal against Cardi B. Sad day, but I'm going to be all right. I appreciate all your love and support. And throughout this fight, today we will throw in the white flag. What happened will never happen again. To Cardi and her team, I apologize sincere." Okay? We live and learn. Oh, I'm sorry. We live and learn. And see y'all Wednesday on YouTube and TashaKLive.com. This is when Tasha K is a narcissist and she don't see it. Because that apology, you should have just did that day one. You wouldn't have to be in a $4 million lawsuit. Even if you do have the $4 million, let's say you have it, you got to give it to Cardi B. And that's just $4 million that we know of the judgment. It's more money because you lost the appeal. So it's going to be more money that you're going to have to pay because they have to answer and all this in appeal. It's crazy. You should have just did it day one and took the videos down. Now, I did come out and say if she lose it, I will sell some fried chicken. I was kidding. I ain't selling a damn wing or a drumstick or a chicken breast or a thigh. Now I'm gonna go to the store and eat me some chicken, but I'm not about to go and sell some chicken wings because she decide to break the law, the civil law, and drag Cardi B. So what I look like slaving over a stove, cooking chicken breasts, cooking the nice breasts and thighs and chicken drumsticks. I'm selling chicken because she decided to say it out of her mouth. She decided to go live and drag her. She decided to say these things. So why should I slave over that stove, put all that seasoned salt and paprika and all the marinated with all my secret seasonings, with my B Loves Life seasoning? Why should I do that and stand on the corner and sell fried chicken when she didn't know how to keep quiet? When she did not know how to shut up? She thought she was doing right, and what she did was wrong. And because she's married to a man that's very weak and only married her allegedly for a green card, he just said, well, I'm just so glad to be in America. He's just so glad to be in America that he did not use the fact that you no longer a U.S. alien. You are a married, and you are a citizen probably, and you got your green card, so you need to put your foot down. Maybe he feared that he would lose his green card if Tasha K divorced him. I don't know. But something is in my spirit that this woman would allow to run this household in a $4 million in debt. Okay? I just don't understand it. And her husband sitting there with the cameras. Yes, you know how to edit. Yes, you know how to do stuff around. Yes, you know how to do all of that. But you a weak man. You one of the weakest men I ever known in my life. Because you is Mr. Kibi. But I can't even call you a mister because you didn't use the Mr. qualities that God gave you to be the head of your wife and to check her when she needs to be checked. But you allow this woman to keep talking. You allow this woman to say these nasty and disgusting things about Cardi B that wasn't true. That wasn't true. All of these nasty things that she said about Cardi that wasn't true. This woman harassed Cardi B friends and family and mom and dad and her children. She talked very nasty about Cardi B children. And she did that to grow her app. Let's see if it's going to be successful, because it's going to be difficult for you, Tasha K, Kibi Studios, to work with. Well, not really, because these celebrities don't give a darn. If you got a check, they're going to take it. But if you really want the A-list, I don't know. But it's affecting you trying to interview on your app. Now, this is affecting you because you're trying to interview them and try to grow your app and bring a different type of people on your app. And A-list people ain't coming. You got to interview Blueface mama, or that's the closest person you got to Blueface. Or you got to interview the baby daddy, cousin, driver, sister, niece. Them the people that you got to interview. Okay? Okay? Them the people that you got to hear. And so now your children is affected with that. Okay? So now your children, that $4 million they have is gone. And I'm not going to be here all day to break this down because I'm going to sound like a broken record. But let this be a lesson to any content creators. If you get letters sent in your mail, if you get letters sent to your inbox, if you get letters sent all around, take it down. If somebody is suing you, take it down. Anybody send me and they really serious about it, I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it down. And I'm just being honest. Let Candy Burrs Entertainment say, oh, they send me a cease and desist. I'll hold out just enough. And then it gets to the court, then I'll take it down. Okay, Your Honor. I think y'all should shut up. Okay, Your Honor. I'll take it down and I'll make a public apology. But nobody ever sent me a cease and desist letter. And we were discussing with my attorney. Just because you send me a letter don't mean I'm going to comply. I will strategically sit down with my lawyer and my spiritual father. I will sit down with my spiritual father, Donna McKirkland, and see what Donna McKirkland have to say. I have to sit down with my spiritual father, Donna McKirkland. And so if he tell me to take it down, take it down, I take it down. Because my spiritual father said, take it down. But Tasha did not want to listen. She thought she was right. Many people tried to help Tasha K, but you couldn't get nothing through her head because she thought she was right. Then Tasha K went around bragging to the world that she won it. Now, I post a couple of tweets, and I definitely want to read a couple of those tweets that I wrote because I ain't scared, all right? I took this to Twitter because a couple of tweets that I took to Twitter, and I want to read those tweets that I took to the Twitter account. Give me a second because I went over there to the Twitter land. I responded on my Twitter, and I had to respond to it on my Twitter, and I'm definitely going to put it there, respond in what I said on my Twitter account. I said, I'm going to read them all that I said. I said, the first tweet, I believe I said Tasha K husband, Mr. Keebe is a very weak man. He should have put his foot down and made his wife take down those defamatory videos about Cardi B. Now I feel sorry for his children. Their inheritance is going to Cardi B. Okay? Then I say, I'm sorry. Tasha, okay, I said it already. All right, where are my other tweets? I thought I made more tweets than this. Okay, give me a second. Because I know I made a tweet about Nicki Minaj. Okay, here we go. I made this tweet. Okay, finally, Tasha K apologized to Cardi B. She should have done that years ago. But instead, her foolish ego and pride got her in a $4 million debt. Her foolish ego and pride. Then there was another tweet I wrote and said Nicki Minaj should help her to pay for the the debt. Because I heard that Nikki was encouraging Tasha to harass Cardi B. See, this is why, and if that's true, I believe it was true, right? I believe it's true. Close source of mine, right? Because Tasha ran with this narrative because at one point she was a fan of Cardi, but then she jumped on this Nicki Minaj. She literally listened to Nicki Minaj allegedly, right? Listening to Nicki Minaj, a chick that's married to a man that's on a list anyway, because she's so jealous of Cardi B, and this is all alleged. And apparently from my source, that Nikki and Tasha talked and Nikki encouraged Tasha K to do it. And Tasha K was so in her ways to be put on by Nikki that she followed the orders of Onika Minaj. Nicki Minaj, from my close source, have said that she encouraged Tasha K to do the videos about Cardi. But this is the point that I told my source. I said, is she going to help pay? And this person said to me that she have ceased all communications with Tasha K. Tasha K been trying to call her because in her mind, she was promised an interview with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj never fell through with the interview. So these are the things. Did Tasha K learn her lesson? No, she did. Because on her app, she got a live schedule talking about Mike Epps' side chick. He cheated. He's a cheater. He got another side chick. No evidence. Then when you watch it, it's all hearsay. She ain't got a receipt. She ain't got a video to prove it. It's all hearsay. So here she is again, trying to provoke another celebrity for her monetary gain. But let's be clear, and no offense to you, Mike Epps, don't come at me hard in the comments. You ain't no top talent in comedy like that. You used to be. I stopped dealing with you when you stopped doing Friday movies, right? Next Friday. You was funny at Next Friday. But you ain't really funny to me now. I personally don't feel like you funny at all. Not right now. I don't get your comedy. And let's be clear. I know people gonna be saying, "Why you can't judge him unless you go to the comedy, go to one of his comedy shows." I get it and I understand it, right? So we definitely gonna talk about it. So we are going to break it down and talk about this thing because Tasha went on Queen Radio, but she was originally promised an interview. This is all according to my source. This was promised an interview that she was going to have a sit-down interview with Tasha K. Tasha K and Nikki was going to have a sit-down. Nikki said no. Nikki went to Joe Budden. And Nikki followed DJ Academics. That was supposed, and then now DJ Academics, Nikki in talking for interview. Anyway, but Tasha didn't get it. Only thing Tasha had at her disposal, and she will leak this one day, is private conversations that she have with Nicki Minaj. And we dropped y'all the receipt when she came on our show, and she said that Nicki Minaj wanted her to sign an NDA. So having her wanted to sign an NDA, now we are here today with Tasha in a lawsuit with Cardi. So now Tasha K is strategically working with her team, have to pay this $4 million. Now it's unclear whether she paid it in the bond or if she paid it at all. I don't know if she's going to try to file bankruptcy, but I don't believe that you can file bankruptcy if you have a judgment out of civil court, right? So people were just giving strategies. I mean, I'm going to read a couple of comments that was on my IG. Y'all know I do not respond to IG comments, but I do look at them because I'll allow the public to give their opinion on the show. I'll allow the public to give their opinion on the show when it comes to stuff like this. Really, 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 really true. Now, let me go to the Wiley Show Instagram page. Make sure y'all follow us. And I post some tweets on here. And let me make sure, where's the tweet at? Okay, this is Tasha K, one that I screened and posted on my channel, on my Instagram. So a person typed down and said, "You haven't heard any rumors at all." Because okay, this is what I posted on my Instagram. Got it. I said, Tasha K lost her appeal to Cardi B. That means she have to pay her $4 million. I'm hearing rumors Nicki Minaj will not help her. This is from my source. So apparently somebody comment said, "You haven't heard any rumors at all." Like she know me. Chick, you don't know who I'm hearing from. That's Tasha's problem. All she had to do is file bankruptcy, like I understand, not wanting to fold because of a celebrity. But both of them were egos. Another person said Tasha should not have lost that case. If she would have had a black lawyer, she would have won. Person responded under that and said this, quote, "You can't go around reporting that people have incurable diseases as fact and etc. That's called slander. And she earned the butt whooping that she got from Cardi and her team. Another person responded, "Thank you. You took the chance and you lost. Lesson learned, queen. Win some, lose some. You ain't scared. I respect you more than anything." Another person comment under there. "One thing for sure, Tasha is still going to have and make money as long as people like y'all have an opinion or you don't like her and talk about her. It's about check deposit, TK. Laughing my A out at all of y'all who thought Tasha K stood a chance." Another person responded on to that. "One thing for sure, Tasha K is still going to have and make money. And as long as people like y'all have an opinion or you don't like her and talk about it, another check deposit, hashtag Tasha K." Another person responded, "At least she apologized." Another person, "She's humble. Generational wealth. Was her ego worth it?" Got another person in the comments said this. "Wiley, stop with these lies. Nikki has nothing to do with the vile and nasty things that Tasha was saying. And all I can say is at least now she is taking accountability for her actions." Another person, "Wow, she should have taken down the video." I got 3 more comments I want to read here. I see a person saying right here, "If it took losing an appeal for her to really finally apologize to Cardi, interesting. Was it worth it? Now she's giving her generational wealth and her kids possible college tuition to another rich person who don't need the money." We had somebody tag Unwind with Tasha K. They said this quote, "We always be all right because she's a star, best YouTuber ever. I didn't know about Wiley Show, T-Girl, or the other YouTubers until she mentioned y'all. I can't remember their names. I just woke up. Tasha and her team are the GOAT." But she knew my name. Hello. "Shut up, bro. How does Nikki get into the drama? You too old for this, bro." So we hear this. And I want to get y'all opinion about this. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to open up the phone line. So give me a second. I'm going to drop the link as well. If y'all want to come on, I'm going to drop the link. And then I also will open up the phone lines. And I want to know your thoughts. Is this bad for Black YouTuber? Did this make us look bad, her losing this lawsuit for Black YouTubers? Did it make YouTubers look bad? Did Tasha K get afraid of starting her app because of that? And then we got some other stuff that we're going to you know what? We are diving into another conversation. We're going to keep this on Tasha K and Cardi B, okay? Because I can use that for a whole nother video. Now, I'm going to go and open up the phone lines because I know some of y'all want to call it. I know. Hold on. Don't call in yet because I got to set the lines up. Okay, so you all can call in. Are y'all liking the setup? Chris HD, okay? So we're gonna open up the phone lines so you all will be able to call in. So moderators, if you all can post that number in the chat, y'all know the number by now, okay? And we will open up the phone lines, okay? I'll also put the phone lines on the screen here. So if you are calling, watching from home, if you got an opinion about this lawsuit, what do you want to say? Are you shocked? Are you surprised? Are you up and where? I know it's early. Usually we go live at night. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Is this shocking? What was your original thoughts with this lawsuit? And I know people are saying that we upset and, over some things, and no, we're not. We ain't jealous of Tasha. I'm never jealous of a chick with purple hair with a $4 million lawsuit. Absolutely not. Come on now. The chicks that I deal with are flawless, okay? They got hair down to their ankles, so they don't. Okay, let's get it real. All right, so if anybody want to call in, this is the number 972-674-9462. If you have something to say about this lawsuit, actually, this win. This is. I want to tell you this. This is a win for Cardi B. And it's also a win for celebrities that you just can't say anything about celebrities. One thing about me, I don't lie on celebrities. I get my commentaries and I'm a comedian, but I'm not going to salaciously put incurable diseases on celebrities. I don't do that. I just sit and do my channel. I'm a sit-down comedian. I deliver jokes. And that's it. I do not get on this platform and put incurable diseases out on anybody. I just say and I just speak my truth, right? I talked about Candy and I kept it on the surface about her behavior. Didn't put no disease on her. So I don't do those type of things that Tasha K does. This is what she do. This is her behavior. And she never thought that Cardi B was going to see this all the way through. She thought that she was going to do this and Cardi was going to ignore it and Cardi was going to just go back and forth. She never thought that Cardi B was going to see this lawsuit all the way through. But I'm glad that she did because it's going to teach her a lesson. But unfortunately, Tasha haven't learned her lesson because she goes on her app and she's just worse than what she was on YouTube. That's just how I feel about that. She's actually worse of how she was on YouTube because she's worse on her app. Still talking bad about celebrities, still dragging some celebrities, but it kind of hurt her platform because she can't get them A-list stars that she thought she was going to get. All right. So I'm going to read a couple of y'all comments here. Thank y'all so very much for calling in. Not calling in, but commenting. Thank y'all for commenting and everything like that. We thank y'all for supporting the show, for y'all massive support. And yes, I think that was awesome, right? How could she think the woman not going to sue? That's what I think she did. Okay. They said this. Wiley, stop. There you go. Your women are not flawless. And before you get to talking about Tasha K, look in the mirror. I look beautiful. Okay? I look beautiful. Okay? All right? You can call in, sus. All right? Somebody said, I like the story pictures as a background. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. So I love y'all so very much. And thank y'all for y'all massive support of the show. I just, wow. Thank you so very much. So Tasha, I ain't surprised that you've been sued. I ain't surprised at all. I ain't surprised that you lost. I knew that was going to happen. Now, let's get it back up to me, and we're going to be done because I didn't know it went this a long, lengthy live because I said everything, right? We've been talking about this forever. We had a photo shoot today. Yes, we had a photo shoot today. So we're going to be posting some clips of our photos, like a sub photo shoot today. I love it. It was great. Awesome. Great people, great vibes. It was raining and I felt like a star. At first I was nervous. And let me tell you, why was I nervous? Like I was so nervous because I haven't taken photos in like years. And I've always had social anxiety because people used to talk about my eyes so much. But they were like cool people. And then I wasn't nervous. I was nervous like for 5 minutes. And then I just, I just really got into it. But at first I was really, really nervous. I was just nervous at one point. And then the lady that directed the photo shoot did an incredible job. I didn't have the stylist I was supposed to have a stylist, but they pulled out at the last minute. They pulled out the last minute. You know how things go. So I had to improvise. So I said, because I had looks that I wanted to do. I said, you know what? Let me just wear what I got. And we did it. We was outside for the first time in my balcony area. And I've never been in my balcony area. And the apartment I'm in is like a small apartment, right? And my balcony area is huge. I'm like, if they would have just gave this apartment all the balcony stuff, it is what it is. But it's okay, man. I'm not gonna complain about it. It is what it is, man. And so I did the photo shoot and had a meeting with my team and and about different videos that we're gonna do and topics that we're going to dive into. It's a lot. When you do a show, it's like you can't, and this is the thing that I have to learn, you can't cover everything. You have to cover what you're passionate about. And, you have to cover what you're passionate about. It is what it is. Okay. You have to cover what you're passionate about. And, you have to. And then when I was on my balcony, I was like, I can do some things on this balcony. Okay. So I was on my balcony and then the risk, I was like, the rain, I love the rain. It's just something about the rain. If it's not thunder, nice and cloudy, a brisk of the rain was when I was taking my pictures and stuff like that. Okay. Yes, I loved it. I loved it. And shout out to Sentimental Imageries Entertainment. They did a good job. They did a wonderful job. If y'all in Dallas, book them. Good people. But have your money. Don't be broke and don't got no money. All right. But Sentimental Imageries Entertainment, like I said, they did an incredible job. They did great. Both of them, like a great team, come together, was in film school together, and now they have a thriving business. And so if you want to work with them, reach out to them, tell them I sent you, and please don't embarrass me by not having your money. Have your money. I know y'all gonna do it. So we working with them, man, and any invoice they try to give us, and the prices are right, I make sure I could do my commitment by paying and everything. This is what you have to do when you're in business and you get good vibes. And I met sis better like when she was my Lyft driver. You know what I'm saying? My Lyft driver. And it turned into a business relationship. And that's why it's so good to network and get outside with people, because you never know who you may meet. And so it was a great vibe all the time. It was a great vibe. And I can't wait to see the pictures. I'm excited, man. I'm just so excited. And so to see, you know what I'm saying, to see the pictures and just excited. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm just excited for the new energy. I'm excited for this just new energy, man. Somebody said, I don't know if it's a camera, but your skin has been looking flawless. Well, it's a lot of water, of course, a lot of water, working out, a lot of sweating, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not a heavy drinker, like all that test of toxins and stuff like that. A lot of water. I just say water and rest, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't use no facial cream, nothing. I just go outside, walk, like right now I'm going, walk, and yeah, walking up and down the stairs, throwing out stuff, and that's it, you know. Just water, man. Because at one point I was drinking a lot of, energy drinks and a lot of Red Bulls, and it wasn't like the sugar free. I mean, I was drinking the one with all the sugar, gunk, gunk, gunk. And I was talking to Mr. Ponder, and he was telling me to drink water. So that's exactly what I did. I drank water. Um, so yeah, I love it, man. And we it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. And so we're gonna be taking the show on the road. And like I said, man, we do have the GoFundMe page up. So if you want to contribute to the platform, everything that you bring, it go right back. If somebody gave us a blessing today, and it went right back to an invoice, so it goes right back out. So you know, yeah, it goes right back out. I'm new to the channel. I forgot who told me about you and did used to look at your eye, but I think you're pretty handsome and you're so fun. Yes. And so it's just amazing. Like, people were calling me and having all these great conversations. And I think it's amazing. I think that it's dope to show support to the Wiley Show. I think it's a dope thing, man. I think, honestly, I think it's dope. I give it to him, man. I love it. I think it's dope. So this is what we do. We go out here, we work hard, and we invest into platform. We're gonna be going back as a working blogger, right? Because we have a vision, right? We want to put more into to the brand until the big checks start rolling. I'm talking about the big checks, right? When I could be in my own studio and know how to be in my house, and I could bring more guests. Because typically I get, people want to come over, and I say no, I do it virtual, because, I don't want everybody. I want all them spirits in my home. Like, I had Don here, of course, but I don't want everybody in my home. So I want to eventually have a studio, but that's going to come in time. That's going to come in due season. But it's gonna come in due season, man. But where we are now, I thank God. I mean, the topics are on fire. I mean, the collaborations on fire. I hear the audience. Sometimes y'all want me just for yourself. I mean, every time I bring somebody new on here, like, y'all will deal with them for like 1 or 2 episodes, but that's it. You just want to see Wiley, and I love that, because we spoiled y'all. We did that. We did that. We did that. We talk to y'all every day, so you get used to just seeing the Wiley Show, right? It was at one point we would get callers, and now people don't want to call in. They just want Wiley to give his opinion. So this is why we deliver the content like we deliver the content, and we're pulling a show by ourselves. Pulling a whole show, and I love the direction. That's why we canceled the Blog Talk feature, because we was paying them $40 a month, but we wasn't getting them any callers. So I was like, I could just do it another way. And it's great because we get callers every blue moon because y'all want to see what the Wiley Show got to say. Yes, y'all want to see what the Wiley Show got to say. What is Wiley opinion? What is his thoughts? Yes, I think that, what Tasha did was very trashy. It really was, and here she is, have to and just do all that. Just, I don't, we shall see. I think Tasha, she's gonna have to pay back this $4 million, but I don't think she will go away because she's so talented. Her skills, the people around her is great. And even if she lose them, she still got her husband. And her husband got skills. You know what I'm saying? Even if she had to lay everybody off on KB Studios, it's gonna happen. But I will predict something. She's gonna fall out with the employee. It's going to be publicly. So that's going to happen. That's going to be biggest fallout. Like, she fell out with Storm, because if you know anything about Tasha K behavior, she's going to fall out with her employee. It's going to happen, right? We shall see. So once she pay back this $4 million, we're going to check her behavior. We stalk her pages. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3 cell phones, right? And having these 3 cell phones, one is like for all of my for Tasha to look at Tasha from this phone, another phone for looking at another YouTuber that got me blocked, and this phone is this phone. So I'm just in all 3 devices. So if she say something or like something, or this employee say something, even employees that she don't even know that I follow, right? So I just see, I check it every day to see when that day gonna come. Like, okay, okay. All right, I check it. Hold on, I got an update. Okay, that ain't no update. That's somebody else. Okay, that's about WWE. All right, so I just keep the phones by me just in case. I don't know when she gonna pop off. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I know that's right. So we just see it and see when she says so. I check her page on the hour and see if she likes something. Check under her like features to see if she likes something. To see what's her next move is going to be. I check Nikki Minaj, see what her move is going to be, because anytime Cardi B had a win, I check for the female rappers to see what are they saying on today, because Cardi had a win. So I'm seeing what is Nikki posting, and I'm just seeing, did she post a bump emoji? I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just checking the page, checking the vibe, checking the temperature of female hip hop when it comes to stuff like that. Now, producers, y'all know newbies have it hard because we love Wiley, but if you don't know him, you might take his trolling seriously. I guess producers will have to tell you he trolling. And most of the stuff people say that, and I want to say this in my close. Most of that stuff I believe wholeheartedly, and in my personal life. I'm a teddy bear. I'm sweet in person, but a lot of things I'm so conservative, and sometimes I can be very controversial. And people would say Wiley is trolling, Wiley the troll, and they say it all the time. And most of the stuff, maybe 95% of it, I believe. So I don't know. 95% of it, I believe. I'm very that type of way. Wait a minute. You said she posts a bump emoji? Okay, wait a minute. Did Nikki post a bump emoji? Is that what you're posting? Because you laughed. So, are you responding? Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check her page. Okay, you said the bump emoji. She better not post no bump emoji. Okay, no. Okay, I didn't see that. I was about to say. I say, really? Not a bump emoji. I was about to say, okay, I had to check. All right. It was a no. Okay. I was going through my phone. I'm about to say, is we about to have a break, a breaking news? Like what? Oh man, I'm going through the phone. I'm like, all right, okay, oh yes, okay, quiet storm. All right. Yes, images, like, come on. Yes, I responded to you. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We're gonna be back with another video. I just wanted to dedicate this video with Tasha K and the Cardi B piece because everybody kept asking me what is my thoughts about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, Cardi B and Tasha K. Why is Nikki in my head? Okay. But no, I gave you my thoughts. Make sure you all subscribe to the show and share it, okay? When somebody give you a cease and desist letter, please take it serious. That is a legal document. That is the first step in order to file some paperwork. So take it serious, right? And don't be foolish like Tasha, right? And that's one thing I liked about the Shade Room. They got the cease and desist letter, and they decided to retract their statements and apologize to Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent. So if somebody send you a piece of paper, do right. All right. That's all I got to say. Somebody send you a piece of paper, do right. Now, we're going to do after show on station here. Probably we're going to do it on station here. I got to eat me something. So let me eat something. Let me get some grub in me, some energy in me. And then I probably in there. Yeah. But I got to get some grub in me. So thank y'all so very much because we've been up. Okay, I'm checking. Like, baby, these phones goes off. Like y'all think I'm lying. Like I keep phones on me, different alerts and stuff. Okay, I'm just saying because I'm subscribed to so many people on Instagram. That's why I had to just get phones to put it on silent because if I had it on my computer be going off ding 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 ding. Everybody, I'm subscribed to everybody, all the blogs, all the hot media source. That's how I try to stay current. I'm subscribed to political stuff as well. So yeah, I'm subscribed to all of that. Now, yes, hit the like button. That is needed. Hit the like button. The like button is so needed. They said I need some crackers for the last okay for the last hour. All right, I understand that. I'll let that and some milk. All right. Oh, okay. All right, and some peanut butter. Peanut butter, that's good with some crackers. Yes, peanut butter is good. All right. Thank y'all so very much. See y'all next video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. If you want to be a blessing to our show, we do have a Cash App. That's $Marquise Wiley 28. We also have a PayPal as well. The moderators will promote that. We also have our where we actually our other payment service. If you're on there, if you want to contribute to our show, we do have that as well. Zelle at wileyshow@gmail.com. wileyshow@gmail.com. Thank you all so very much for being a blessing to us. And shout out to people that's been watching us on the bushes. Shout out to the people, a person called me and blessed our show today. And they called, I heard their voice. They were so excited. It's so good to hear from the viewers. So good to hear from y'all from around the country, from everywhere, even from the viewers that are from around the world. I do thank you. We put our work in and we put in the work. I mean, I'm running on just multiple times. If you don't see me live, I'm researching a story, trying to checking with the team, just a lot, to do a show, but I love it, man. This is what I love to do. I love talking to people. All right. Talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up, and we will see y'all in the next episode. Okay. All right. Here we go.